Hello and welcome to On the Mat with Lydia, that's me. And whatever has brought you to your yoga practice today, you are very welcome here. Today's class is a warming Ayurvedic flow. So as you may know, Ayurveda is the sister science to yoga. They really go hand in hand, and Ayurveda brings a more well-rounded approach to our yoga practices. So today we're going to be doing a more seasonal practice to help bring warmth into your day. This is a great practice for whenever you're feeling physically a bit cold or whenever you just need to stoke a bit of fire within you. So as we get into the practice, I'll talk more about this element of fire and how we can bring Ayurveda into our practice. But for now, grab your mat, get yourself ready, and I'll meet you on the mat. Let's begin today in a nice, comfortable seated position. So please make your way to any comfortable seat. We will be starting our practice with just a little bit of breath work today. So find a spot where you can sit up really nice and tall. When you're ready, eyes can close or eyes can soften their gaze towards the floor. And let's take a few breaths here just to hone in on your steady, natural rhythm of breath today. Breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your nose. Settling into a rhythm, a pace that feels natural to you. Taking these few breaths to really transition away from your day so far into this time on your yoga mat. To connect with your body, your breath, and this element of fire that you hold within you. So according to Ayurveda, we honor 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space. And these 5 elements are within all of us, within all living beings. So today we're specifically going to focus on stoking that fire that we all hold within us. Fire gives us clarity, it brings heat. It's also responsible for digestion, helping you digest not only your food, but all the impressions that you take in through your 5 senses during the day. Fire is also connected with your sense of strength and self-worth. So through this practice today, not only are we bringing warmth to the body, but we're also helping with this digestion, assimilation, and perhaps bringing about a greater sense of your own personal power. It's a lot to wrap all up into one practice, but we're here together. Let's see what happens. As you're ready, we'll start to move into a more intentional breath practice called breath of fire. So in this practice, we'll be breathing naturally in through the nose. Your exhale will be a forceful exhalation through the nose in which you hug your belly button to your spine. So we're kind of pumping the belly with that exhalation. Nice natural inhale, strong forceful exhale. It's going to sound a little bit like this. All right. So we'll do this all together for about a minute to start out our practice here today. If at any point you start to feel dizzy, lightheaded whatsoever, please come back to that natural pace of breathing that you just established. So all together, let's start with a breath in through the nose and then sigh it out through your mouth. Ready for that breath of fire, inhale. Forcefully drawing your belly button towards your spine with those exhales. Keep it going here. You can slow it down or speed it up as needed. Connecting with this fire, this heat building in the belly. Just another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Strong exhale, 3, 2, 1. Take a big breath in. Let the belly expand. Sigh it out. I invite you to bring your hands onto your belly if that feels nice, and notice how you feel. Maybe feeling a bit of this change of temperature, this warmth that we've started to stoke through the body. Maybe it feels a little bit more energetic, a little bit more subtle for you today. Just checking in here as we take one more breath in. Breath out. Lovely. Let your eyes flutter open as you're ready. And let's move slowly onto hands and knees. Come into a tabletop position. So as you find your tabletop here, plant down through the fingertips. And let's tuck the toes for today. Starting with a nice long spine, take an inhale here. As you exhale, round into your cat pose, really lifting the navel just like we did in that breath of fire. Then inhale, find your cow, drawing your shoulders back, lifting your heart. This time as you exhale, round into your cat and lift your knees to hover away from the floor. Gently lower your knees as you inhale to your cow. Exhale, round into your cat and push away from the floor. Nice. Inhale, knees down, heart lifts. Exhale, hovering cat. Twice more, building heat as you inhale. Exhale, lift the knees. Nice. One more. Inhale to your cow. Strong exhale. You got it. Inhale back to your tabletop position. Let your toes untuck. And then sit your hips to your heels as you breathe out. Lower down into your child's pose. Walk your fingertips as far forward towards the top of your mat as you can. And then journey your hands towards the right edge of your yoga mat until you feel a stretch through the left side of your body. Hips stay heavy here as you reach. Breathe into that left side waist. Breathe out to relax your body. Then inhale, hands come back through center. Take an exhale to switch sides, hands to the left side of your mat. Feeling that stretch in the right side of your body this time. Let your breath really move through your back, your ribs, your belly for a moment. Breathing in and exhale. Beautiful. Arms walk back through center. Last moment in your child's pose for now. Spread your fingers wide, claw through your fingertips, and take an inhale to come through your kneeling plank position. Shoulders just about over your wrists. Your hips are a little bit in front of the knees. But rather than letting the hips drop down, can you keep the belly strong? Really lift your navel in and up. So a big focus of our practice today is going to be keeping that core strong, navel hugging in, keeping that nice strong center. From this kneeling plank, let's take an inhale. As you exhale, lower halfway down, pointing your elbows straight back behind you. Then inhale, push up nice and strong through the arms. Exhale lowers you halfway. You got this little chaturanga push-ups. As you inhale, lift. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale to push up. And this time as you exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Well done, you did it. Push the tops of your feet down as you inhale and lift your heart up to a baby cobra. Maybe hover your hands, really pulling your elbows back. Take another breath in. As you exhale, gently lower everything to the mat. Little wiggle of your hips side to side if that feels good. Then pushing through your palms, take an inhale to rise up through that kneeling plank. Tuck your toes behind you, and then push your hips up and back. Find your downward facing dog. You got it. Pedal out your heels if that feels nice, bending one knee then the other. Might feel good to shake your hips, wiggle around a bit here, any movement that feels nice. Now with your next natural inhale, think about your tailbone really lifting towards the sky, so much so that you come onto your tippy toes. Feel your navel really hugging in to support you as you push through the fingertips and stay light through the booty. Then stay on those tippy toes as you start to walk the feet forward, step by step, little by little, feet coming up to meet your hands, almost like you're about to do a handstand. Don't worry, we're not. And then drop the heels down, relax your body into a forward fold. Beautifully done. Maybe hang on to opposite elbows here. Take a gentle sway side to side if that feels nice. Stretching to the back line of your body, take a breath in and let it out. Heavy hips as you inhale and roll up to standing. Take it slow. Shoulders down and back as you lift your head up and land in your mountain pose. Nice. Let's warm it up a little bit more, moving through our sun salutations. So feet underneath your hips, standing tall in your mountain. Use your next breath in to sweep your arms to the sky. As you breathe out, fold forward, take it slow. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to thighs or shins. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees enough that you can bring your palms to the mat. Let's walk our feet straight back into a plank position. Now up to you whether knees are lowered or lifted. Take an inhale here. Exhale to lower halfway down, pause there. Nice, either continue onto your belly or flip to the tops of your feet as you lift your heart up and find upward facing dog. Shoulders back, lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, push your hips back, find your downward facing dog. You got it. As you arrive, full breath in. Complete breath out. Please step your feet closer together towards the center of your mat. Lift onto your tippy toes so tailbone is light, navel hugs in. And then just like we did before, can you tiptoe walk your feet all the way up to meet your hands? Go as far as you can until you need to land the heels and relax into your forward fold. Nice, inhale for that flat back halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale to rise, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center. Beautiful, let's take another round of that sun salutation A. With your inhale, rise your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. You can slow this down or speed it up as you need. Feet are gonna walk back to plank, knees lowered or lifted. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Soften your knees, lift your hips, take an inhale. And exhale. Step your feet together towards the center of your mat. Think about getting light through your tailbone, light through your heels, and then bend your knees. Really feel that strong core connection. You can even do a few rounds of that breath of fire to feel the navel hug in. And then knees bend, look forward. You're gonna spring towards the top of your mat as you inhale. So jumping your feet to meet your hands, find your forward fold at the top. Beautiful. Of course, that jump is just an option. You can stick with walking your feet up to your hands for today if that feels better for you. Now all together, let's take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms sweep to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center. Beautiful. Let's set up for our sun salutation B. So feet either hips width distance or your feet can stay together, big toes touching, heels apart. Setting up for our chair pose as you inhale, arms out and up. Exhale to sit your hips back, find your chair. A little bit more weight into the heels as you get heavy back through the booty. Take another inhale. Exhale to fold forward. Nice. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands and walk it back to your plank. Now inhale here, your choice. With your exhale, chaturanga or press straight back to downward dog. Inhale for a back bend if you took that chaturanga. Exhale to meet back in downward facing dog. All together, let's inhale the right leg back into three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, bring that right foot forward. Let's step it to the top of the mat. Back heel grounds down at about a 45-degree angle, setting up for warrior one. Strong bend in the front knee as you inhale and rise. Slow exhale as you bring your hands down. Inhaling to your plank. Choose your own adventure as you exhale to chaturanga or downward facing dog, up to you. We'll all meet in downward dog, hips lifting high. Next, inhale sweeps your left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose, bring that left foot forward. And drop your right heel down, set up for warrior one. Push down through your feet as you inhale and rise through your heart. Exhale, hands float down. Once more for now, inhaling to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga or skip it. We'll all meet in downward facing dog, 3 rounds of breath there. Inhale, really pushing through your hands and feet. Exhale to soften your knees. Inhale, lengthening up through your tailbone. Exhale, relaxing through your head and neck. Another inhale here. Exhale, really feel the belly button hug in. Then walk your feet together. Light through the tail, bending through your knees. Take an inhale to look forward. Exhale, walk or hop. Feet come up to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Get ready for chair. Bending your knees, sit your hips back. Take an inhale to rise your heart. Stay low for your exhale. Nice inhale to stand tall. Exhale, release arms. Hands through heart center or arms by your sides. Beautiful. Shake it out if that feels good as a little reset. We're going to stay set up for our chair pose here. So again, big toes together or feet hip width distance. Hopefully you're starting to feel a little bit more heat in the body. I know I'm sweating now, bringing some warmth into the practice. Let's keep stoking that fire. Let's find a bit more of our strength. So when you're ready, inhale to sweep your arms up. Exhale to chair pose, hips sit back. And this time, hands through heart center. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, turn your chest to the right and really hinge forward to bring your left elbow towards your right thigh. Keep turning your chest open towards your thumbs, finding a twist. Take a breath in here and breath out. Maybe maybe sit a little bit lower as you inhale. Now as you exhale, unwind that twist, fold forward over your legs. Nice. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Left foot steps back into warrior one. Take your next inhale to rise up. Lovely. Front knee is bent, back heel kicking down towards the floor. Now, as you ground down through your lower body, can you stay light up through your upper body? And what's holding that all together is, of course, your core in the center, navel hugging to spine. Another inhale here. Now, as you exhale, start to lean the upper body forward, reaching forward through your hands. Perhaps if it feels all right for your shoulders, fingers interlace, except for your pointer fingers. They stay long, reaching forward. Then lean your way into your right foot so you get light on the tippy toes of that left leg. Maybe today you stay here in this lightning lunge. Maybe you fly all the way into your warrior three. Nice, really pushing down, anchoring through the right foot, kicking back through the left, hugging the navel in to give you that nice strong center. You got this, breathe with it, take another full breath in. Breath out. Now inhale, slowly start to stand, arms to the sky. Left foot lands as you exhale. Keep reaching up, big breath in. As you exhale, lean up and over to the right, find a side stretch. Nice, inhale through center. Exhale up and over to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, release your arms down. Good, shake it out if that feels good. Maybe roll the shoulders a bit. And we'll get ready to try that on the other side. All together, let's take a full breath in and sigh it out. Lovely. Find that mountain pose, setting up your feet for chair. Take your next inhale to rise your arms. Exhale to sit your hips back, hands come through heart center. Inhale, chest to thumbs. Exhale, turn your chest to the left, take your twist, dropping that right elbow down towards your left thigh. Really hug the navel in and up, just like that cat pose we did before. Feeling that twist really opening you up through your chest, through your upper back. You got it, take another inhale here. As you exhale, slowly unwind, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back as you're ready, setting up for warrior one. Take your inhale to rise. With your exhale, settle in for a moment. Really feel that front foot anchoring down, rooting through the four corners. So really pushing through the big toe mound, the pinky toe mound, and the sides of your heel. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, start to lean the torso forward and feel the core really switch on. Now again, maybe the fingers interlace except for that pointer finger, if that feels all right for your shoulders. And then keep leaning through the chest, get weight onto that front foot, so much so that you come onto the tippy toes of the right foot. Stay here or launch into your warrior three. Making a long line with the body as you find your balance. Navel hugging in, right foot kicking back as your left foot anchors down. Feel all this strength, this power through your core, your center, your hips as you take another full breath in. Stay for your breath out. Nice, inhale, slowly begin to stand, take it slow. Exhale, land your right foot. Mountain pose, inhale, reaching fingers up. Exhale, lean to the left. Nice, inhale up through center. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, release your arms down. Shake it out. Let it go. Beautifully done. When you're ready, please turn to face the long edge of your mat and step your feet nice and wide apart. Let's reach the arms back to the backs of the hips. So option 1, hands just stay rooted on the hips here, elbows draw back. Option 2, you can interlace your fingers, roll your shoulders back, and add a little bit more of a back bend. Let's take an inhale right here. As you exhale, bend your knees, hinge from your hips, and begin to fold forward. If you have your fingers interlaced, let your knuckles lift up towards the sky, maybe even start to drop over your head. Maybe nod your head yes, shake your head no to help relax your neck into this shape. And let's take another full breath in like this, and breath out. Notice how you feel as you breathe in and breathe out. Gently release your arms, relaxing your fingertips down to the floor, maybe holding on to your legs, whatever feels most supportive to you. Let your knees bend a little or a lot and begin to sway gently side to side. So bending one knee then the other, letting the torso move. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. So feeling all that fieriness, all that heat that you've built up in your body. Now we're going to slow things down a little bit more, cool things down. As you're ready, please bring your fingertips to the floor, heel toe your feet together. Keeping your feet a little bit wider than your hips, let your toes turn out. And then bend your knees, sit your hips all the way down until you come into your malasana, your yogi squat. Arms can come inside the legs, helping to open the hips and lift the heart. Feel free to add some movement here if that feels better for your body. As we stay for another full breath in and complete breath out. Lovely. As you're ready, hands come down to support you. Slowly lower down to your booty. Make sure you're seated at about the middle of your mat, so that as you plant your feet and hold on to your legs, you can roll yourself all the way down onto your back. As you come onto your back, I invite you to hug your knees towards your chest if that feels good. Maybe take a gentle rock side to side. And let's take this into a twist. Arms spreading out to either side of you. Knees will stay together as you drop your legs towards the right side of your mat. Now you're always free to readjust this pose, maybe wiggling the hips a little bit closer to the center of your mat so you feel that long line of your spine in this twist. Maybe a different leg variation is feeling better for you today. Take this twist wherever you need to go as we stay for another 3 rounds of breath. Take this time as we slow things down to really reflect on how you've been feeling throughout this practice. Notice how your body, your mind responds to the heat as we really stoke this fire. And maybe, hopefully, you'll feel some things start to digest through a little bit more smoothly, whether that is food digesting or images, sounds, things that have been running through your mind. And all together here in our twist, we have another full breath in, slow breath out. Next inhale brings you back through center, rolling back onto your back. Pause here for as long as you'd like, and when you're ready, we're going to take that twist to the other side. Legs together as you drop your knees over to the left. First few breaths yours to readjust. Get yourself comfortable in this pose. And as you land in stillness, perhaps your eyes close if they're not already. Letting your breath slow down to a steady pace. And we're here for about 3 more rounds of breath. As best you can, let your belly relax. It's been working hard, doing a lot during this practice. So let's give it some time here to release. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Now with your next natural inhale, slowly roll back to center. Come onto your back. Find any final stretches, shapes, postures that feel really good, sweet, supportive to your body right now. And once you're ready, please make your way to your final resting pose, moving into your Shavasana. Perhaps legs are long, arms are by your sides. Maybe there's a slightly different shape that you'd like to take today that feels more supportive. Wherever you choose to be, can you let yourself rest into stillness? Allow the weight of your body to soften into the support of your mat. And take a few moments to breathe here. This is where I'll leave you for today, to relax, to soak in the warmth of this practice. I thank you so much for meeting me on the mat. And until we meet here again, be well.